The Lord warned in the prophecy that there shall be no election in this particular nation till further notice. Praise the Lord. The Lord is good. God bless each and every one of us. God bless the nation of Cameroon. God bless those who are coming across this page for their first time. Please, I want to encourage you to share this particular video to go viral, both in the country and out of the country, to Cameroonians, because this message concerns all of us. In this platform, the Lord has instituted this platform for me to be speaking his mind to the people. Every nation on earth is founded by God, and God has plans for every generation and for every nation on earth. And those plans become actualized when there is a man who is ready to stand in the gap, who stand with God for these plans to become a reality. And God has found people in this nation, in their closet, that have been seeking his face and are ready to stand in the gap so that his plans for this nation can be accomplished. I want to encourage all my brothers and sisters, all believers in this nation, to pray for our nation more than ever before, and pray in line with the prophecies that God has given concerning our nation, to heal our nation. In this particular episode of the prophecy that I gave to the authorities, because the Lord has instructed me to give clarity to the prophecy as received. And in this particular video, I'm going to be saying something very important and pertinent. The Lord warned in the prophecy that there shall be no election in this particular nation till further notice. Cameroonians, the solution to the problems in this particular nation can never be achieved by election. We know the country where we are, a country where the administration, the foundation of the administration is on lies and wickedness. But the bad news for all the workers of iniquity and those who have taken hostage this nation is that your end has come. For the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. This nation do not belong to any individual. The nation belongs to the Lord, and he can give this nation to whoever he chooses. It does not belong to President Paul Biya and his cabinet, or to CPTM, or to any political party. It belongs to God and all the people whom God has put in this particular nation. So the Lord warned that there shall be no election till further notice. We are already aware that there is a war in the English-speaking part of this particular nation. Cameroon is a bilingual country today because we have the English-speaking part and the French-speaking part. And everybody, even the international community, is aware that there is a crisis going on. And we cannot be talking about election. And everybody knows the truth that next year that you are planning to carry out election in this nation, including in the English part of Cameroon, there can be no fair and transparent election in this part of the country. And what happened is the same thing that happened in 2018, where the authorities were at full-blown war with the separatist fighters, and the elections that were held in the country were not effective in this part of the country. But what happened? The ruling party that are killing the people that they claim to be representing took the votes. The end of that scam and lies telling has come. I want to say this categorically. Before any election will take place in this particular nation, justice, an enabling environment, peace must be achieved. That is what the Lord asked me to tell the authorities. The only thing President Biya and his entire cabinet, as they have been rejected by God, is to cooperate in that. And the Lord has given the church the competency to organize or mediate in this particular crisis by organizing a dialogue between all Cameroonians, those in Cameroon and out of Cameroon, all the various parts of this particular nation represented, to speak their way forward, because two cannot work together unless they agree. And the reality is that God has given man a will, that even him as God, he cannot enthrone or equally impose himself on the will of man. Everybody is entitled to choices in life, but you don't choose the consequences of your choices. So it is very wrong and unacceptable before God for you as an individual or human being to impose yourself on another. So let this message reach the authorities that the Lord is warning them not to carry out elections. Many Cameroonians and people may be afraid to speak the truth to your face. We know that the current administration can never permit any fair and transparent election. We know all what they are doing to bully down their opponent and all the other things that they are doing. And even the current body in charge of election is not independent of the current administration and other institutions in which if elections are rigged, they can appeal for justice. We know that they are not available. The scam that this current administration has been carrying out in this nation for the past decade will not work this time around. Because God is interested in this particular nation. And he promised that he will use Cameroon to showcase his glory to other nations of the world. I'm just his mouthpiece, speaking the truth as it is. All the lies and undercover things that these current administrations have been carrying out will be uncovered this time around. So the Lord asked me to warn the current administration not to proceed with his plan. But if you people want to pay a deaf ear, pay it and proceed. It will be for your own real. Because nobody can thwart the plans of God that he has to carry out in this particular nation in this season. So I'm just his mouthpiece. So the Lord is instructing his church to carry out a dialogue that will bring together all the people of this particular nation to sit down and discuss among themselves without any precondition from any party of how they should live together. Because even the Bible says two cannot work together unless they agree. So this is simply what the Lord instructed me to come and tell the authorities. It will not be as usual as you two have been doing and going scot-free. Because the Bible says the wicked shall be cut off and their future destroyed. The wicked shall not inhabit the land. So the time of the judgment of God has begun in this particular nation. And anybody that takes lightly the instructions that God is giving through his servant concerning the land that belongs to him will have the Lord to contend with. So this is the message the Lord asked me to come and pass across to the authorities and the people of this particular nation. There are a lot of things that need to be done in this nation to bring back peace and normalcy. The problems that Cameroonians are facing cannot be resolved by whosoever or by any election that is being held in this particular time. And the Lord wants to use the church to lay a foundation on righteousness for the transition that needs to take place in this particular nation, so that bloodshed and revenge will be tamed, will not continue. Because there are a lot of grievances among Cameroonians that God has seen, and he has decided to intervene by himself. So God bless the people of Cameroon. Stay tuned for other videos. Please share, let it go viral.